Yo, 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 mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2, mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2, you dig, mic check, one, two, one, two. All right, y'all, so it's your boy Shake, we've got the July Stash and Smash, I am in my faction in WWE 2K26 on the Nintendo Switch 2, got a bunch of new events, bunch of live events, we got this Bret Hart, the excellence of execution, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Birthday bash. It's giving us 2 Alphabet All-Star packs. Also, we get Super Pack 2 tomorrow. And obviously we can win this Abyss in that pack. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the badges are. Increased success rate when kicking out of pins. One level 3. Not really impressive in that way, but check it out. We've got the Bret Hart Stash and Smash. I mean, the Bret Hart Birthday Bash, rather. Um, we've also got the Smash and Stashes, which don't have really amazing rewards, at least based on what we saw yesterday. Yeah, we only get one deluxe pack, which is kind of whack. Kind of whack. Quick swap. We only get one deluxe pack as well. And we also have Superstar of the Month with Trick Williams, the Hot Pepper Stepper. Yeah, I mean, the Lemon Pepper Stepper, if you will. What I'm hoping is that we actually get a new persona for Trick Williams later in the year at some point. Um, so, yeah, those are all the events that we got. Do I have this Trick Williams? Yes, I do have this Momentum Trick Williams. And I think what we're going to do first is the Bret Hart Birthday Bash. So we're going to collect ultimately 3 deluxe packs, 1 basic pack, and we'll see how we do. Where the hell is that? Bret Hart. Here we go. We got to use a Ruby card. Who am I going to use? Who am I going to use? We're going to swap out this Brock. There's a part of me that is very, I've been using Goldberg, and I'm going to tell you why. I use Goldberg because he has heavy-handed, he has pain train, he also has, well, I mean, that's honestly all we need. I think we're going with Goldberg on this one. Let's get straight into it, y'all. Let's rock out. You know what I mean? This Ruby Goldberg this might have been from the first Superstar Series pack. I don't know if this was either in, it could have been from yeah, because the Legends pack, the first Legends pack did not have any, uh, whatchamacallit cards. It didn't have any Ruby cards. So we're going to go straight into, you know what I mean? This Bret Hart Birthday Bash. We're going to do this 4 times. And if you are new to the channel, I encourage you to, say what's up. Leave a comment. You know what I mean? Chat with the kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start this off very quick. Oh, there we go. Already, you know what I'm saying? The running attack. Got him. Let's get him again. He's out of the ring. That's fantastic. Let's get these taunts in. Let's get our 30 MFP very quickly. What I want to do right now is work up to my signature. There we go. He's completely out of health because, you know what I mean? That combo right there is heavy-handed. Let's give him, oh, look at that. Brett is trying to fight back. Brett trying to fight back. Um, you know, but let's talk about the game. Yeah, I mean, so again, if you guys haven't checked out, I did a video talking about the 30 personas that we need in WWE 2K26 to actually, like, do right by the Monday Night Edition branding, by the Attitude Era branding. And lo and behold, they showed off some stuff that I would say I'm modestly, well, actually, I'm not impressed by it. Like, they showed off that they're giving us Batista O2, which is really dope because that Batista was on my list. that Batista is definitely an evolution Batista, but what we're seeing is that Batista looks kind of crazy. Also, the fact that I'm choosing Goldberg for this is pretty crazy, considering that Goldberg is the one that, yeah, I mean, kind of ended Bret Hart's career. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, Bret. Bret was my favorite, man. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing about Bret. Bret 94, Bret 93. He was that dude. Oh, he caught it. He caught it. And this is good because hopefully, no, I'm not going to be able to get it. Shucks. But, ooh, he reversed it. He reversed it. Ooh, that's not what. Oh, man. I don't think I've ever seen Bret Hart's comeback. And again, I hate the comebacks. I think the comebacks are awful. Like, if I'm being honest, the comebacks are awful. Like, they don't work on a computer. You know, like I just don't see a world where the comebacks are any good, where they're helpful at all. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, actually, oh, I might pin him right here. I didn't know that. Ooh, okay. This is taking a little longer than I anticipated. This is supposed to be a quick match. He's gonna try to do the flying. I hate this. Like real talk, it's not just that it's the ramp facing camera in my faction. It's the fact that what we see. Oh, Brett got the freaking pile driver on me. Oh my gosh. And oh no, Brett's gonna get me. Brett's gonna get me. Oh my goodness, this ain't cool. This ain't cool. Come on now. Come on now. I can't reverse nothing. I got one shot. Okay, this is gonna be it. This is taking way too long as is. Oh my goodness. Yo, the computer in this game definitely reads your button presses. I will say that much. It absolutely does. There's no doubt about it. Yo, I should have gotten that reversal. I know I should have gotten that reversal. Oh no. Oh no. Yo, do you see how much stamina that one reversal took out? And I just don't want to go for the jackhammer, you know. So this is a bad look. This is actually taking a lot longer than I anticipated. All right, there we go. That should be it. You know, trying to do the catching spear. But yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? We gonna see what these packs is getting for real, for real, for real, for real. Second consecutive day streaming. I don't really stream that much. It's been a while since I've streamed, but you know, I feel like we gotta do it for the people. But what I was gonna say, or rather what I was saying was that so you know, oh, 2,500 MFP, I'll take it. I need that for tomorrow. I need that because obviously I'm only going to be able to get a 10 box. Hopefully, this is not a huge set. Um, but yeah, so they showed off Batista O2, you know what I mean? And I think that some of the PC users and modern community have been able to kind of showcase like the renders for the upcoming Ringside Pass, which includes the Hardy Boys. So we've seen the renders for Matt, Jeff, Lita, they've also found strings for different wrestlers and different personas that are coming to the game. But it seems that they have been able to locate, you know, Gunther as Walter, you know. But I don't know how accurate that is, man. You know what I mean? It's like we don't know how they're updating the game and what they're doing, generally speaking, because I kind of feel like you know, while those strings might be in the game, it doesn't mean that the assets are always uploaded. You know what I mean? Because I saw like a side by side where Walter, not Gunther, looks exactly the same, which would be crazy if it's just Walter's entrance theme. You know what I'm saying? Because Walter, or rather Gunther when he was still Walter, which is funny. I remember how much backlash he got when they changed his name to Gunther from Walter. But What I will say is that he was definitely like a much bigger guy. You know what I mean? Like he obviously leaned up quite a bit, even after coming to the main roster. Like when he initially joined the main roster, he was a big dude, definitely not somebody to mess with. So we'll see what happens, you know. And again, the Batista thing looks kind of weird because it seems like they just took the current Batista model and applied some hair and like a landing strip beard, if you will. Doesn't really look good. I even posted that on Twitter. I can't remember who it was that posted it. It might have been a SmackDown Hotel. They posted photos of Batista in older games, and I was just like, if we're keeping it a buck, Batista's model in Day of Reckoning 2 on the GameCube still phenomenal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a chance to see the high res um, images or like how people have up-resed that GameCube game, it is absolutely one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see. Um, So here we go. This should be it. Another smash and stash quickly done. Again, it's very easy for you to get your 60 MFP to complete these. I tend to do the catching finishers because it's an easy way to do it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'd also like to just say that I'm pretty disappointed by the fact that we don't have more rewards for the smash and stash because the smash and stash has historically been an opportunity for 2K to like let my faction players get a bunch of packs, basics. They would usually give one basic and one deluxe of like the last three kind of packs. So you'd always get, you know what I'm saying, like anywhere from 6 to 10 packs in a smash and stash. And the fact that they've reduced it to only one deluxe pack, really, I don't know, man. I mean, we've had so many packs, so many sets. I think and that's the difference too. Like, if we're thinking about the cadence of how often these card sets are coming out, they're coming out at a fast clip. They are coming out at such a fast clip. We've only had 1 2 week break in the cards since March. We're in July. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a lot, man. It's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep, you know what I'm saying, getting the sets. And plus, with no real way to grind MFP, how are we supposed to keep up? It just feels really predatory. And I genuinely feel like this is how you fundamentally kill a game mode. Because, one, I don't know what the percentage of the people playing my faction is in general, just in terms of the larger um, fan base of the game. You know what I mean? I don't know how many people are playing my faction. And it obviously seems like it constitutes a portion, but I just don't know how big. And that's because people always complain about the personas being locked to my faction. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. Which is understandable. Like if you buy a game and there's an opportunity to unlock different characters, different skins, you should be able to assess them in a multitude of ways. It shouldn't be only one way. Um, but it very much feels like they don't care about that stuff. With that said, see how quickly Bret Hart's stun is going down? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. His stun went down in like 3 seconds, but we're going to get this pin. But yeah, so number one, I don't know what percentage of the user base is actually playing my faction or getting these personas, but I also just think that it feels like with them making this decision to put out weekly packs without giving breaks, without giving us any way to reasonably earn MFP to buy the packs or the sets. Because again, it's a lot of MFP. It's a lot of MFP, and you know, 230,000 MFP for a 20 box, which is still not going to secure you an entire set of cards, like any dedicated set. Um, to me, it is the combination of both of those things, weekly packs, um, no dedicated way to earn MFP, it's killing the mode. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate that they're making this game as comprehensive, or rather, I'm appreciative that this game includes as many characters as it does. Like every year it's like bigger, better, whatever. So this year they're including a bunch of personas that have been in previous games. Like we just got Undertaker 90 from the Alphabet All Stars. Undertaker 90 was previously locked behind the Dead Man edition last year. That was the version of the game that I bought. And we also got Rock 97, which was exclusively locked to the Bloodline Edition, meaning that you couldn't upgrade to the Bloodline Edition and get that rock. There was no, if you did not out the gate get the Bloodline Edition, you were not going to get Rock 97, which is basically Nation Domination Rock. So we've got that, and it's cool that they're giving us all these options. But I think that it's just a bad look that they are handling the game in the way they're doing. Like yesterday on stream, I was saying that I don't think that the ringside pass is a bad value. And I know everyone doesn't necessarily agree with that. I think the rollout of the ringside pass wasn't good, but I think the ringside pass as just a value proposition is not bad. And again, I'm looking at it from the perspective of when you bought the Dead Man edition or the Bloodline edition last year, you were also paying for the accelerator. You were also paying for the DLC. And when a DLC dropped, that's all you got. You got the DLC. But when you buy, like having the ringside pass, if you purchased one of the main editions of the game, what you find is that you're getting something a bit more, right? Like you're getting VC, which tends to equate to the same amount that you would for the DLC pack. So while it doesn't make it free because you've already spent the money, at least it's virtual currency that is equal to what the cost of entry is. And I think that that is valuable in itself. I think you're also getting, a bunch of MFP. And, I think that the good folks at 2K, they've learned their lesson from the rollout of the first Ringside Pass Season 1. And they've included little things that the people want. I think having Kane '01, I think having Brock '03 was a really good look in its most recent ringside pass. Um, so I think as a value, it's not a bad look, but I do think that, it's actually better. I think it's a better look than just getting DLC. Because before you would buy the season pass, this is funny, they're both levitating. Before, you would get it, and that was it. That's all you got. Oh no, I don't have enough. Oh, oh, is Brett gonna do it? Is he gonna make me tap? No, he's not gonna make me tap. I just need my stamina, bro. I just need my stamina, bro. I'm taking too long on this match. I know y'all are like, why are we watching you play the same match over and over? Again, it's for the rewards. Let's see if I can unlock the stuff. There are more personas that I didn't get. Oh, there it is. It's a wrap. Pot to done. Pot to done. Bret Hart um, birthday bash is a wrap. Yo, Daniel, how are you, homie? Thank you for checking me out. Um, you know, yeah, man. All right. So now we are about to move on to the next July. Now we're gonna move on to the Smash and Stashes. And again, my apologies, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to use the best cards I got. Get through these rewards. We're gonna crack open the packs once we're done. All right, look at that. I got the daily challenge complete, looking good. Got two packs, and now we've got two more packs to go. Wait a minute. Okay, that was for the Javon Evans. I still need to get this. Uh, AJ Styles. I need to see if, what's happening right there. What should I do? Should I do the smash? Should I do the quick swap or should I do regular smash and stash? Let's swap out this Goldberg for someone who's going to give me a much higher chemistry level. Because I had, who did I have? It was Brock. It was Amethyst Brock. See, Amethyst Brock gives me 5. All right. And let's see what these badges are on these cards. Because I don't remember. Okay, he's got Sting like a bee and heavy handed. Oh, this is over. This is over. Yeah, this is over. We're going to do this real quick. Real quick. Let's say party done, party done. Listen, man, New York City right now, Daniel, is super hot as well. New York City is 90 plus degrees and it's wild humid. So it's scorching out here. It's scorching in NYC right now. I've got the AC blasting. Um, what is this guy doing? Yeah, man. So Daniel, are you planning on playing the Smash and Stash for July? Are you excited about any of the upcoming um, personas that we've seen? We've got Trish 2000, which actually looks good. Trish 2000 looks good. We're also getting the Batista O2, which I'm very excited about Batista O2 because, I just created my post invasion WWE universe. You know what I mean? So it'll be good to actually have an official Batista O2. Um, let's go. I want these matches to go quickly. I just want to crack these packs open because doing this 4 times is a little tedious. A little tedious. I mean, but also if the rewards were better, I feel like I'd be more incentivized. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're down in Indiana. Okay. Okay. Oh, so you opted to not get the game. Okay. That's cool. Listen, I've invested, I did spend some money on VC in this game, and I was just like, and again, I think the practices have been so predatory that I can't see myself investing in 2K27, if I'm just being honest. Just doesn't seem like my kind of move. Oops. Here we go. Let's end this really quick. Can't do anything. This version of Roman with the people's elbow. If you smell what the tribal chief is cooking. Um, yeah, man. Oh, Daniel, I love that, man. Listen, I have been a wrestling fan for just as long. I promise you. I was saying on the stream yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the first match I remember watching, and I was really young, might have been like 5, was like Tito Santana versus Greg Valentine for the IC belt. So, old school wrestling fan here. I've grown up, I've watched every era of wrestling, from Hogan and the rockin' '80s, the rockin' wrestling era, that golden era, to the new generation, which was pretty hilarious. Um, on to like the ascension of WCW, you know what I'm saying, during the NWO. And actually on my stream yesterday, I was really like talking about just how much of a fan I was of the great Muta, man. Muta was so special when he came on the scene. When he came into WCW, I was saying it like that handspring back elbow that he does was like the coolest thing I'd ever seen. The same way seeing Scott Steiner do a Frankensteiner was just like, what? you know? That was a time, man. So that's dope. That's dope. I love the fact that you're like a wrestling fan for real. The golden era was incredible, and that's one of the things I do appreciate about the recent games, Daniel. It's that it includes so many of those guys. Like I know that there's a lot of recency bias. So like the discourse from like some of the YouTubers, they're so young, they don't have any context for guys like JYD or Mr. Wonderful. But like, listen, Mr. Wonderful was that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember Mr. Wonderful, his feud on Hogan. I remember when he turned on Hogan. Like and it's great to see those guys, you know what I'm saying, just represented in the game, represented as well as they are. Like I love having Macho in the game. Like I just think it's really dope, and I'm here for the newer stars too, don't get me wrong, but I love that like it's a cross generational title. And I think sometimes folks don't get that. So many people were upset about Demolition being in the game, and I'm like, Demolition, they're icons. Like you gotta like if granted, if you weren't alive to understand or you just don't have any context, that's one thing. Don't hate on what you don't know. And that's kind of my stance always. Like, it's okay to not like a thing, but don't hate on it just because you simply don't know. Um, because listen, I loved Axe and Smash. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping we got a version of Mr. Fuji with the face paint. You know what I'm saying? I thought that would have been super cool to have in the game. Um, but yeah, man. Oh, that's amazing, bro. I love that you taught your daughter, oh, your oldest nephew. I'm sorry. You taught your oldest nephew about wrestling when he was 5. It again, wrestling. I heard who was saying this. I was watching whose podcast? Oh my gosh, Sam Roberts actually recently. And as I was watching Sam Roberts, he was mentioning that Triple H was saying in the post, whatever the most recent pay per view is, where Sami Zayn won the belt, that he was saying that wrestling is special because as a fan you can jump in at any time. It's a continuous storyline. Regardless of if you jumped in a year ago, if you jumped in, 10 years ago, even if you're a lapsed fan and you've missed for a while, you can still pick back up and get involved. Um, so I love the fact that you've definitely introduced, your nephew to wrestling. Because I think it's one of those things that we can bond over. I remember watching wrestling with my uncles, to be quite honest. That's how I got into it, you know. I was hanging out with my uncle, and back in the days, wrestling, like Superstars of Wrestling or Wrestling Challenge, whatever it was called at that time, it used to come on like midday in New York on the weekends. And I remember, like I saw my uncle watching, and I was like, I just seeing these like hulking dudes beating each other up. You know what I'm saying? It's like what they're fighting. And I definitely got hooked very early on, But yeah, man, Demolition really dope. But also, I appreciate that the New Day were able to break their record. You know what I'm saying? To modernize it. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with breaking a record. I think it's about like how you preserve the legacy of the person who held it before. In the same way that like LeBron, for example, you know what I'm saying? Is now the leading scorer and oh my gosh, what a glitch. He just did the spine buster and didn't even pick him up. Um, like but I oh he tried it. He tried it and he threw me out. Okay. The locks. You ain't Jadakiss, you ain't Styles P, you ain't Chic Luch, bro. The lock. But I say all that to say that I think in the same way LeBron broke the scoring record, that doesn't negate the impact on the league that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has. And I think the same could be true for Demolition, and I'm glad that they have a new Legends deal, to be quite honest. Wow. That's amazing. You've been to 24 live events. I haven't been to that many. Um, but what I can say is that I must have been, I don't remember, but I did go to, I didn't see it live, but I remember my aunt taking me to the theater at Madison Square Garden because tickets had already been sold out for the first SummerSlam, for SummerSlam '88. Um, and I wish I still had that program. You know what I'm saying? That was such a moment when the Mega Powers and Liz took off her skirt or dress to reveal that she had on a bikini and it distracted, you know, Million Dollar Man. Like, I just remember that, man. I remember that opening match with the British Bulldogs. Like, it was great seeing that in a theater environment and just feeling like closer to it since I was at the Garden and knowing that it was happening, you know what I'm saying? Um, in the same building. But I've been to some live events. I went to the first, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. Me and one of my good homies, like one of my childhood friends, like my brother Bert, we went to when the Barclays Center opened in New York, the first table, yeah, they had a TLC here. And I want to say that's where Dolph Ziggler won the belt. So I got to see that in person. Had really good seats for that too, man. But I've definitely been to a couple of events, but definitely not as many as you, man. So shout out to you for constantly, like, you know what I'm saying, going to see wrestling live because it's such a great thing. Like, it's such a fun time. It's such a, like, if I go out with my boys, you know what I'm saying, we'll get a couple of beers, we'll laugh, we'll, like you're in on the show. Like, and I think it's gotten even more fun recently because, like you're chanting, everyone's singing the theme songs. It's just a lot of fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the way the crowd has become part of the show over the last few years has really made the live events even better. And honestly, one of the things I haven't done is I have not, because AEW ends up coming to New York a lot, and I think that the ticket prices are much more affordable than WWE. And they do a bunch of shows in Queens, which again, like when you live in the five boroughs, it's not necessarily like too hard to get to Queens. Because I think they do it at the oh my gosh, what stadium is that? The Arthur Ashe Stadium. Um, so yeah, man, I definitely gotta go check an AEW show because that's the other thing too, man. There's so many iconic wrestlers, dudes who've like really transcended the sport that you only get a chance to see them like once in a lifetime, And I want to see Kenny Omega, like I definitely want to see certain folks, while they're still like really good. Like I want to see the Young Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Really like in action and just like a lot of the up and coming stars, man. There's so much great talent right now. There is so much great talent right now. All right. All right. Did we get them all? Okay. We did. All right. So now we're going to go on to the July quick swap. So we're going to make quick work of this as well. Um, all right. Got a bunch of Ruby cards. Oh, man, they got me up against my man Jacob. 5-2. I love you, Solo. Listen, I can't wait until they give my guy, Jacob Fatu, his real um title run. Like I need him to absolutely, positively get his main event title push. And like I think that this is all the setup for it. I think this is absolutely the setup for it. And the interesting thing is, as a wrestling fan, you've got to think about like how everyone has elevated from being in the bloodline. I know there's a lot of bloodline fatigue. Oh, did they really? They only put this in there because they know no one else is playing with this guy. 2K knows that no one is playing with the Borderlands version of CM Punk. And honestly, what I will say is I don't think the design is whack. I think the implementation of the Borderlands pack was whack. Like that's where they messed up. It wasn't so much in the inclusion, but how they included it in the ringside pass. No one was asking for this. I think they actually look cool. I think the fantastical thing looks cool. I mean, I don't play with them. I do like the cell shaded. Oh, they got British Bulldog. Poor Davy boy. Poor Davy boy. Um, oh, they're just switching up all the folks. Oh, he went for it. You see this? And you see this? This boy Batista really think he got something. Okay, here's what we gotta do. Because you got heavy-handed. Exactly. Get these dudes very quickly from where they at to stunned so I can eliminate them. There we go. Come on. There we go. He's done. Pot to done for him. Pot to done for him. Oh, really, bro? Really, bro? Uh, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a combo. For anybody that's watching this, or even catching it later, I am literally just going to do um combos since this version of Roman has heavy handed, and that's gonna make this very quick for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna get them to danger very quickly. And here we go. He's going to get the rock bottom. He's eliminated. See, I wasn't really thinking about how to play this quick swap. But yeah, man. So are you a fan? Like, do you watch AEW? In general, like, do you consistently watch it, Daniel? And I did not watch Jacob at MLW, but wasn't he the champ over there? AEW is really hot right now. Like, I feel like I feel like they might be as popular as they were is when they had just started. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like there was so much buzz around the brand when they had just started. And I genuinely feel like they're back at that place again, which is dope. You know, because they're doing some good stuff over there. Oops, come on, bro, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. You out of here, bro. Oh, I gotta get a pin. I gotta do my taunts. Let me just knock them out. Let me get my taunts really quick. So I have my 90. That's a long ass taunt, bro. Wait a minute. Oh, it's only 60. I'm thinking that it's 90. You know what? I should have just taken everybody out with Roman. Why did I wait for him to do something? And I missed it. Yeah, who's your favorite wrestler in AEW at the moment, Daniel? Like, who are you most excited about? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there's a lot of really incredible athletes. I just wish that AEW did a bit more storytelling, not nearly as dramatic as WWE does, but like more like a NWA, old school WCW, where focused on the wrestling because I feel like if AEW, you know what I'm saying, did that, like had compelling storylines, I feel like it would elevate the talent more. Like, not even from a perspective of like, oh, I need long drawn out wrestling stories, but rather like I think it would create more investment in the young talent and help them get over quicker. So, that's my only thing with AEW in general. Oh, Mox, I mean, listen, Mox is crazy. And I love how he redefined himself going from Dean Ambrose to becoming John Moxley. I think that was really amazing. I think the way he parlayed that was really dope. Really, really dope. Super, super happy for what he's done in AEW. Yeah, I mean, super proud of like, because sometimes like if you're not in WWE, which is obviously like the biggest fed, you know what I'm saying? Like it might seem like your career is done. You know what I'm saying? But I think going to AEW and re reestablishing himself as a new character, as a very different character, because I don't think the John Moxley character is anything remotely close to who Dane Ambrose was, even when he was like unhinged. Mox just feels different. And also, like, just what he did to himself physically in terms of how he bulked up, how he, like, completely different person. Like, I remember when he came back from injury in WWE, he was noticeably bigger. But, like, again, I just think what he's done with as Mox has been crazy. Um, you know, I saw that I saw that he teamed up with Osprey, and I'm like, y'all got Osprey as a Death Rider. So super funny, super duper funny. But yeah, lots of talented folks over in AEW, man. And I also love when folks can go from AEW and then become stars in WWE. Like I love the fact that Jade Cargill has become, a WWE superstar, if you will. People might not like that idea, but I think that like everyone wants to do it at a high level. What's funny? I don't know. In some ways, I think I can agree with you. Like it's tough to measure because I think as Dean Ambrose, he was big, but I also feel like he was in unfortunately he was in the shadows of both Roman and Seth Rollins. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I think they offered something a little bit different. And while I liked Dean Ambrose and they were all top stars, obviously, it felt like Dean Ambrose was always more upper mid card to main event, whereas Seth and Roman were definitely just main event. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I think the fact that he's kind of become, the big fish in AEW has definitely done wonders for him. So I'm not mad at that. Okay, here we go. Let's do this one more again. Batista's out of here. Eliminated. Jacob Fatu. I hate that it had to be you. Oh, look at this CM Punk. Are you stupid or are you? Oh, he trying to fight back. Oh, he trying to fight back. Yeah, I'm just trying to do this as quickly as possible. Thank you for hanging out with me, Daniel. I really do appreciate it, man. It's always good to talk wrestling, bro. Like, I'm such a wrestling fan, man. Like, it's something that I've always enjoyed, something that I always appreciate. Ooh, ooh. And you know what I'm saying? For anyone that's checking in, I appreciate you. If this is your first time checking out the channel, I encourage you, please subscribe, man. Granted, I play a lot of WWE, but I am a gamer in general. Huge gaming fan. Huge gamer rather. Yeah, I mean, big Nintendo fan. I'm probably gonna play a little. Oh, Jacob, 5-2 said, nah, bro. He said no rock bottoms for me. Oh, word, that's what you doing? That's what you doing? Here we go, catching finisher. Oh, pot to done. Pot to done. Oh, listen, the funny thing with Jade losing her wig, because again, I wasn't watching it live when it happened. It's weird how, and I don't, I'm not upset with the idea. I think what's interesting about the Jade thing specifically is that, you know, wrestling is such a funny industry. Because in the same way that she got busted open from Nia Jax when she ran into the ring steps and like that instantly like made her more badass, the wig thing can kind of like take away the mystique. But I also think that like we've seen, and I mean maybe those were wigs too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when she's had the shorter hair, those were wigs. I don't know. But I think my big thing with Jade at this point is that she's got the look, she's got the charisma out the kazoo. Like she's so charismatic, she's beautiful, right? Like I just feel like I want her, like I not even I want her, but I would like to see her um get a little bit tighter in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like there are moments where I watch her and I feel like her timing is off. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think Jade is so talented and so athletic because she comes from an athletic background. You know what I'm saying? I think she was a track star. It feels like when I watch Jade, she's thinking about what to do versus like being in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like when I watch a Jade match and it happens consistently, I don't feel like there's that like feeling the energy of the crowd and just dancing with whoever your opponent is. I feel like, they practice the match, she's thinking about it versus just like being all the way in it. So again, I don't know about the wig situation. Maybe it'll hurt her a little bit. I think she can recover. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a funny moment because again, she was just holding the wig. You know what I'm saying? Like she was just holding on to the wig for dear life. I think, and here's the thing in wrestling too. I think it could have been a badass moment if she just let it go. Like if the wig fell off and she like threw it at her opponent. Like that's how wrestling works sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like it works in that weird way where it's like the thing that might be the mistake could be the thing that gets you over, you know? Because again, Jade is such a beautiful woman. I really think that that could have been badass. Like, oh, my wig came off. I'm gonna throw it at you now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna drag you even worse. So, but I hope she recovers from it. You know what I mean? And I believe she will. I think Jade is really promising. Again, I think my biggest critique of Jade at this point, as I said, is that when I see her wrestle, sometimes it feels like she's still in her head. It's like still too methodical for her. It's not like free flowing just yet. But once she gets over that hump, I think sky's the limit. You know, and you got to even think about people like Rhea Ripley. You know what I'm saying? She's talked about over the years how we've seen her change. You know what I'm saying? From Rhea on NXT to kind of like you know, what when she was wearing like I always think of the white vest, and maybe that's because of the WWE games. But like Rhea's been an asshole, but once she kind of got into that like super muscular like goth girl thing, it all the way connected for her. It all the way connected for her. So like, you know, I'm kind of interested in seeing Jade's evolution because she's still been she's been around for a little bit, but not long enough to have her career be derailed. But I'm gonna stop wax waxing poetic rather. Yeah, waxing poetic about what you call it. But here's the thing, Mishin is such a good wrestler. I just don't feel like we've had a chance to see it, man. Like I don't know how good BFAB is in general, but I know Mishin, like she can go. Like she can go. I would love to see, Mishin get a real run. I mean, like, there's a reason why Mishin was part of the OC, man. Like, she could really go, man. I think that, oh, okay, bro. Okay, bro, you gonna get this lot. Oh, no. Damn it. Damn it. I thought I had, ooh, Jacob is trying it. Oh, Jacob is trying it. Jacob is going for it. He's like, nah, bro. Jacob is like, nah. You know what? I'm not even mad. What is Jacob going to do right here? Oh, see, you messed up right. Oh, Jacob is really like, oh, Jacob got me dizzy. Oh, Rikishi driver. That was supposed to stun me. Didn't, though. So, who's your favorite on the WWE roster right now, Daniel? Because, there's a lot of like really amazing. Oh, see, this is a glitch right here. Jacob is trying to do his running. Jacob was trying to do his running signature in the corner, and the CPU wouldn't do it. So weird how it does that. So freaking weird. Makes no sense. Okay, let's just end this right here. Take this mind. Oh, he said no. He said no. Oh, I don't believe it. Let him catch me with that. Jacob is fighting for his life. I'm so distracted by the conversation, it seems. See, Daniel, I appreciate you. Oh, here we go. It's over. All right. How many times I got to do this game? Oh, Braun is special, bro. Braun is special. Braun Breaker is absolutely special. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Braun Breaker is legitimately special. Um, it sucks that he got injured. It sucks that kind of, his moment got bypassed a little. But Braun is that dude. It is a matter of time. Like he is it. Um, because he's got all of the intensity of his dad and his uncle. He's got the athleticism, but he's also just good on a mic, man. Like when he cut those promos leading up to that feud or during that feud with Punk, I said, wow, I believe him. I believed him. And that's really what it boils down to in in wrestling. Like it's the believability. Like, I try to explain to folks who are not wrestling fans what or where wrestling succeeds. And I think, yes, we all know as fans that the outcomes are predetermined, but wrestling works at its best when you see great performers and there's the suspension of belief. Because that's what makes it magical. The moment where you don't know where it's going to go, you can't predict the outcome, that's when wrestling is absolutely phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Like, in those moments, like, so, I think Braun has all of that stuff. You know, um, I can't wait to see him be like the future leader of a generation. Same thing with Oba. I think there's a lot of guys right now, a lot of young guys who are really dope. Oba's gonna be a monster. I also look forward to seeing Javon Evans evolve because he's so young. He's so young. He's like 21. You know what I'm saying? So like seeing where he goes and where he takes his athleticism, and also just how he learns how to manage, what he does well. I remember Chris Jericho saying in an interview a long time ago. Actually, it was a video game interview. That's the funny part, where he was talking about um, learning from The Rock that like he didn't need to do a triple jump moonsault to get a reaction from the crowd. Knowing when to drop the elbow was enough when you did it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think Javon is someone that's like that as well. Like, he's so talented that it'll be great to see him as he kind of like masters that part of like his repertoire. Like, give us the high flying stuff. It's definitely what makes him special. You know what I'm saying? Being bouncy. Um, but I also think like learning how to balance that with the moments that are just like, oh, you know, because wrestling is also a feel thing. You know what I mean? Oop, you out of here, bro. Bang. Okay, let's get Batista. Why is he trying me? I hope this is the last one. I'm gonna do this Trick Williams. And again, Trick is charismatic out there. Like it's wild, you know, um, to see Trick because I didn't see it for Trick. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not see it. Oh, he caught me with this beer. Man, I like it. Man, I like it. Oh my goodness, this is too funny. All right, so here we go. Just because he did it, we're gonna do this. Let's see if he doesn't reverse it. Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. He's done. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I did see Scott Seiner's son, and he looks crazy as well. And listen, to your point, you know what? We both agree. Like Evans Javon needs to slow down. He needs to like that's the thing he needs to learn. Like, but yeah, Scott Steiner's son looks like a freakish machine. I mean, just like because I mean he's young and he's got all of the size. You know what I'm saying? When he was wearing the chainmail helmet, I was like, this is crazy. This is crazy. All right. I think this is going to be the last one, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this live event. Let me see. That was a sapphire card. I think that was. Ooh, damn! All of these cards. Anybody that's watching, I just want to say thank you for hanging out with Daniel and I. You know what I'm saying? Even if you didn't chime in on the chat, going through the July live events for WWE 2K26 in my faction. We're gonna and listen, I will crack the packs open. So please stick around. I am just trying to get through the matches first, and then I'm gonna open up all the packs that we got. We should have 3 deluxe packs and 1 basic alphabet all stars. Oh, where in the world is this? There it is. Wow, took me a long time to find that one. Um, They should do like an auto kind of sort thing. You know what I'm saying? Where you can just find the card you need. If he, you know what I'm saying? If he decides that he wants to be, whatchamacallit, wants to be in a WWE at some point, I mean, that's amazing. And like if he gets to the NFL, even more power to him. That's super dope. Ooh, let's go. At Worlds Collide. Have you been watching AAA, Daniel? Because AAA, I feel like honestly, pound for pound, that's the best WWE product at the moment. Like, what they've been doing has been amazing. Ooh, oh, Umaga. And they're also saying that Zilla 2 might have signed with WWE, which would be really dope. Which would be really dope. I saw the super endearing moment where Zilla 2 uh, was at whatever signing, and Randy Orton recognized him and he showed him love because of the relationship he had with his dad. I thought that was really dope. And that's another thing. Like we've grown up with these guys, man. Like so, seeing Randy Orton in this more mature space, as a husband, as a father, versus like the dude who you would hear about like on the dirt sheets doing like wild pranks and all of that stuff. It's kind of dope to see these moments. Wow, the texture on her pants looked amazing right there. Again, this is the Switch 2, y'all. I like the fact that Trick Williams is the superstar of the month. I think that's pretty awesome. Ooh, Umaga going for it. Umaga going for it. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Oh, Tricky Willie. Oh, Umaga's fighting, bro. I didn't even look to see um what card rarity this was. Is this like a ruby card? Is this a ooh diving headbutt? All right, I love these animations, man. I think they're so awesome. Like, again, there's things that 2K has to fix, and they fixed a lot of them. Honestly, they have fixed a lot of them. In my humble opinion, I'm not saying that the game is perfect, but I would definitely say, from a gameplay perspective, this game is better than all of the most recent games. 24, 25. It's a stronger game. Here we go. Here we go. Whoop. Get him. Let's see what he gets. Does he get the 3 count? No. I got to work a little bit. Oof. Okay. Got to get my stamina back. Get this first superstar of the month thing popping. I wonder if the packs tomorrow are going to be the first packs that actually contain diamond cards. I think they are. I think they will be the first set of cards to contain diamond cards. Oh, oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. You gotta love Trick Williams. I mean, Trick Williams, and shout out to him and Lash Legend. They're engaged. Oops. Oh, he tried it. He tried it. Wait, what? 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 No, that was crazy. He was out of stamina and somehow he got me. Oh my gosh. Oh, TH Jamie is so hilarious. I love watching TH Jamie because he's always like, I don't work for the company, but he always pulls the most amazing cards all the time. Like all the time. All the time. He'll open up a 10 box and he'll get all the cards in the set. Like he'll get all the rare cards. And then he'll be like, 10 boxes the way to go. And I'm like, yo, TH Jamie, you're hysterical. Oh, here we go. It's over. Oh, it's over. It's over. Let's go. One. Oh, and she's smacking on Umaga's head. Oh, do you? That's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. Now, but TH Jamie is a really good creator. You know what I'm also noticing that's happening in the community right now? There's a lot of fatigue, man. There's a lot of fatigue. I think TH Jamie's talking about it. You know, what's the status was talking about it from the creation perspective and just like being fatigued with the game, which is why we haven't seen many new creations in the last couple of weeks. Um, Just Brian was talking about fatigue from the game. It's we're in a really interesting spot in the life cycle of the game, man. Because I do feel like they've done some good stuff, but they've also made some mistakes along the way. Okay, so I'm missing two cards right now. I'm missing this Joe Hendry, and tomorrow I'll have an opportunity to get this Abyss. But really, before I open these packs, wait a minute, why didn't it, you know, oh, yeah, two. Wait, that means this superstar of the month might, I didn't think about this. For those of you that are watching, this superstar of the month might give us our first pink diamond card. That Trick Williams, because the next Trick Williams card is probably going to be a diamonds card. We'll probably get a diamond card that's like ranked 94, and then we'll get a pink diamond 95 Trick Williams. Okay, so before we open these packs, I've got 17 out of 25 in the Alphabet All Stars. I am missing, currently, I am missing Bailey. You know what I mean? This Persona Bailey. I am missing Lyra Valkyria 24. I am also missing the Joe Gacy 23. I am also missing Nikki Cross 23. These are the personas that I'm missing from this set. I'm missing three amethysts, I am missing three rubies, and I am missing three sapphires. Let's crack these packs open, y'all. Let's see what we get, you know what I'm saying? Before the stream is officially done and a wrap. Oh, in fact, really quickly, let me see something because I do want to see if I have an opportunity to get. Okay, so I need that Legends 2 pack. All right, so what do we have here? Okay, these bonus packs, we already know they are Faction War tickets. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I gotta play Faction Wars because there are personas connected to Faction Wars. We do have a couple of drinks, a couple of cards. And shout out to the homie Daniel for rocking out with me, you know what I'm saying, through the stream. Really appreciate you. Really, really do. All right, so we got these four packs. Let's see what's happening. All right, a cosmetic, 25, another cosmetic. Got it already. Ooh, bronze side plate. That's odd. A bronze side plate? Oh, okay. Got another 11,000 because I pulled, you know what I'm saying? The good homie KO. Not a bad look considering that was a basic pack. I'm up to 160,000 MFP. All right. Um, okay. We got a sapphire side plate. Give me something good. Give me a ruby. Oh, I keep getting the axe card. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I will happily take the 8,000. I'm up to 174,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get up to 228, but that gives me a little bit of cushion after getting, the 10 box. Okay. I got the Tavion, which was needed for the boss battle. All right. Let's see. Give me something good. Give me something good. Oh, oh, okay. They gave me two sapphires. All right. Third deluxe pack. Let's hope that it's something. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not really chasing anything. Hopefully, I get something I don't have. Either way, it's been real. Final pack. Give me something. Wow. Nothing. 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 But I'm comfortable at my 188,926. You know, um, depending on how much the box costs, I'll be able to get it. I'm surprised I didn't get any new cards. Again, I've got 17 of 26. There's 9 cards I don't have. Doesn't necessarily make sense, but as always, thank y'all for rocking out with me, man. I appreciate y'all if you've checked in on the stream. Daniel, I very much appreciate you hanging out during the stream. Um, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to sign off WWE 2K26, the July live events. This is your boy Shake for Waggle Fest Gaming. As always, protect your peace, y'all. I'm out. Peace.